My name is Lauren Gunderson, and I'm the playwright of Emilie, the Marquise du Chåtelet defends her life at the Petit Theatre at Cirey tonight. So the play really focuses on Emilie. It's Emilie's story, as the title alludes to. But one of the major characters in her life was the very real Voltaire, as in that Voltaire. And so their love story is throughout the whole play. And it was a passionate one, an intellectual one. As the play shows, their love of each other was only augmented by their love of science and love of learning, and they lived basically in the largest library in Europe at Emilie's house at Cirey, 20,000 books at the time when, 100 books was like a library for most people. And, so their relationship is fascinating to me because it's true, but also just a goldmine for drama because they were both so smart, so funny, so sexy, that it really is a huge richness to write about it. So it was an especial thrill for me to have the play premiere during the Pacific Playwrights Festival because that's where I really, the play started, that's where I really felt the most support. And not just at South Coast, but South Coast kind of introduced me to the larger world of American theater through last year's Pacific Playwrights. So it's just an amazing kind of, speaking of feminine structure, a circular ending to be back and to premiere here and to know that all of these people that I respect from all over the regional theater community will get to see it. It's quite an honor and an excitement to be here. After Pacific Playwrights, there was a wonderful response to the play, but it kind of wasn't done for me. That could be better. So I spent a lot of time between then and now thinking a lot, rereading the play, rereading some books about her, and not so much structural changes or big new scenes, but really tightening the scenes that we have, really clarifying, deepening, enriching kind of what was already there. And it's interesting, as much as I thought the play was done when I arrived for rehearsals, the collaborative process that happens in rehearsal is always delicious and inspiring to me. And so I've made tons of changes. Like I said, some small, some a bit more grand, with the help of the actors, with the help of David Ems, all of us kind of talking together, especially with the literary staff, all of their research. And it's surprising to me how much more of the play there is. So seeing the set design, the costume design, seeing our actual actors, it informs my work very much, actually. And it's in some ways that aren't quite related in the script, but that inform just my understanding of my own play. I said to Cameron Anderson, our set designer, that if you were to ask me at last year's Pacific Playwrights what my set would look like for this play, I could kind of see it, but I would have no words to describe actually what it was. And then she comes with this amazing set design that is so beautiful and so thoughtful, and so inspiring. I said, I wouldn't have been able to describe it, but that's it. So she was able to really bring out the play that was in there, but that's why she's a set designer and I'm a playwright. So I get to benefit from her wisdom and talent. What's been really interesting is Emilie's costumes. So all of the other people are more traditionally of that period with, like I said, the corsets and the little bum rolls and everything. But Emilie is, because she's kind of out of time, she's got this combination costume that is gorgeous, this beautiful kind of coat that is masculine and feminine, and these boots that are, again, this blend of masculine and feminine that I wouldn't have been able to, again, describe had I not had this wonderful, Nefeli's wonderful costume design, which it really does blend what Emilie is about, this feminine, this masculine, both sides of the mind and the heart, and it's all kind of, she's wearing it, which is amazing to me. So it seems to be all feeding into this wonderful Emilie vortex. So yes, Emilie and Voltaire are the main characters, and it's all about passion and love and genius, and all spun up in a crazy play with a really windy title.